What is up? Welcome to In the Cut with Arthur. You're in the motherfucking cut, and I am Arthur. Thanks for coming back, even if you didn't. First time here. Thanks for being here. If nobody's here, I love it. Okay, talking to myself again. But hey, I'm down for it. I'm here. Welcome. I'm glad to get another episode out and get this thing going. No, it's been a couple days. Came in hot. Was just pumping them out like I was a baker handing out cookies, because that's what bakers do. They bake cookies and they hand them out. And the kids eat them. They're like, yeah, it's good. So that was me. You're the kids. I'm the baker. I was making cookies. Yeah, so I'm back. Took a couple days. Been a little bit busy around here. But yeah, I'm glad to be back on this thing. So, super excited. There's been a lot going on in the worlds of things that I like. So first, let's get started. Let's just talk about some little pod love. It's been exciting. It's been fun. Enjoying it. A little weird. Just been chatting with myself, really an opening experience, eye-opening. I don't know what's opening from what I said, but yeah, it's been fun. And I definitely recommend doing it. If you want to do it, like I said, I'm here to motivate you. So go ahead, do it. Just try it, do something. I mean, there's too many free platforms to put all this shit up on, so do it. Don't be lame. Literally, stop listening right now and go do it if that's what you want to do. I think one thing that's been surprising is, well, one, I've realized, and I just did right now, I say a lot. See, there I go. So I will continue to work on that. I can't guarantee that I will get better right away, but I will try. Like right now, I just caught one. So I will try to get better, and that's something for me to work on. Also, I have been a little bit shocked that sometimes I get a little nervous. I get a little nervous while I'm doing this. And I think what's weird for me and why I get a little shocked is, one, there's nobody listening to this. I don't really think I have anybody subscribed to listen to this. And so it's kind of like, okay, well, nobody's even listening to this anyway, so why are you getting nervous? But I am. And then even when I'm recording it, even if like whatever someone's listening to it online, it's not like it's live. It's not like it's happening. Like literally, if I screw up, I could go through and edit it. I could go through and cut it out. But yeah, there's still this like weird nervousness of like, don't mess this thing up. And it's impossible to mess up because it's mine and it can be whatever it wants to be or whatever I want it to be. And whatever I make it be, and I can edit it, and I can stop it, and I can record it, and I could redo it, and whatever. So, I don't know, a little bit weird thing I kind of noticed, but whatever. I figure in time, I'll get better at that. And then also, like last episode I did, my mouth was getting so dry. I was getting so thirsty, and then I was like, I am guzzling water here, and yeah, I don't know. So I tried to like pre-wet the pellet before I pressed record. So hopefully I do not dry out as soon. But yeah, I mean I cut some slurps out because I didn't think that was great pod. Not that the rest of this is great pod and great listening, but I definitely think listening to me suck on a hydro flask is not entertaining. I don't even think it was good ASMR, so we'll see. But I can already feel the throat getting a little bit dry. Anyway, excuse me. Another thing. Okay. And just hear me out because I'm just talking to myself here. So I'm just talking through this. I was kind of shocked. So I have a Mac, and that's how I used to record this. I record it in GarageBand. It seems so far to be the easiest way to do this. If you know another way, let me know. Because to my next point, I would be excited to know that. Because I have learned that I always kind of assumed like, oh, cool, like, because I've made like random like little home movies or like a little video for work or something. Like obviously I have not made any large productions or else I would not be sitting here in my bedroom recording a podcast, posting on YouTube. That's not technically a podcast because that's a video on YouTube, and I don't have it uploaded to a podcast platform yet, which I am thinking of doing soon. Anyway, if I had made a large production, I don't think I'd be doing that. I probably would have gone straight to podcast. Might even probably have some people following me because I know some people because I was working on big productions. So surprise, surprise, I have not done big productions. Anyway, back to the story. Here we go. So I've used iMovie. I've used GarageBand to record stuff before, and I was like, yeah, no, it's cool. Like, Mac comes with all these free softwares. Look at this. This is great. And then now that I'm trying to use them and just do a little bit more than like average stuff, yeah, this stuff's not where it's at. I'm not enjoying it. I mean, I have learned that iMovie has a lot of limits. That's basically what I will use I'll put the audio from GarageBand into there and then add the cover art to upload to YouTube. Again, if you know a better way, let me know. Open to learn. But yeah, it has not been enjoyable. It's not that it's hard. It's just a lot of limitations. So like even simple things, if I want to add different artwork on it, you can't. And adding even like titles outside of what they add to it, you can't. So one thing I've been interested in doing, like again, back to big picture dreams. Like I said, I would like to make like some videos and stuff as well as part of like In the Cut, because you can be in the cut anywhere. You can be in the cut in a podcast, you can be in the cut on a video. So if I make videos like that, I would like to stitch different videos together, and stuff like that. And I would, at the moment, use iMovie, and I don't know how feasible that is. So we'll see. I don't know how ready I am to invest, one, the financials to a better, more robust system, and two, while I do consider myself tech savvy, I don't know how prepared I am to invest the time to learning how to cut all this stuff together. But you got to start somewhere, I guess. And if this is the dream, then I got to dream it, baby. And we got to do it. So we'll see. I'm looking at that. I mean, so far, GarageBand seems okay for recording the audio. It seems good enough. But it's more coming with the video editing software that has been a little underwhelming. So we'll see. But yeah, if anyone out there listens to this at any point in time, preferably in the next like month or so, let me know if there's something better, because like again, if somehow I continue this, which I plan to, take that back. As I continue this, keep having more episodes, and someone's like, oh man, I like this. You know what? I want to listen to everything. Let me go to the back. And if you're that person from the future, hello, welcome from the future. Thank you for coming back to listen to this. I would hope at this point, if you've listened long enough, that I've actually become somewhat findable, listenable to, that you decided to go back and listen to this shit. I hope I found something better by now. But maybe I haven't, so I guess just let me know anyway. Maybe somehow I just rolled with the crap. Last episode I did say I didn't know what I was going to do about like cover art, because like I had the crusty picture of a clown. I literally Googled like a clip art clown picture and wanted to find a picture of different clowns, and I found it and I thought it was funny looking. Also trying to keep in mind, again, like I feel like you can't get sued if nobody sees it. It's like if a tree falls in the woods and nobody's there, it doesn't make a sound. So like, can you really get sued for copyright infringement if nobody ever sees it? I think not. So, but anyway, on the off chance, again, that somebody who makes clip art of clowns in cars was like scavenging the internet, it's like, hey, who's using my picture? They're like, oh, this fucker's using my picture. I'm a sue his ass. I'm like, damn, I ain't got no money to be sued. So like, I looked for a picture. I was like, nah, nobody is looking after this. And I thought it was like, it fit. I made the comment like, we all clowns. We all coming out the car. We all clowns. So like, it's like a cute little picture of clowns because, my friend's cute, So I found that, and then like I put up the video and the clip art, and like when I put something on Instagram at In the Cut with Arthur, look at it getting a little bit better. I looked at it and I was like, this shit looks crusty. This shit, like, don't get me wrong. I'm okay being bootleg because one, again, nobody following. Two, I'm a beginner. Three, I think bootleg's funny. But I was like, this is bootleg. Like, this looks like something a first grader would make. And honestly, they might do something better. So I ended up making a bootleg cover art, which is slightly less bootleg than the clip art. And it's a picture of me and my cat, me and my homie Kobe. We were just vibing one day. I think we were vibing on FaceTime with my girlfriend, who you've met, and she took we were both just like looking at something. She captured the moment, and I was like, you know what? I felt really weird having a picture of me just staring at the camera, so I'm just gonna have me and the homie Kobe vibing on it. And it's a podcast, so I'll put a microphone. It's kind of bootleg too. And I don't know what else I added. I think the name of it. And again, I also don't have photo editing software. Now, Mac does definitely suck for photo editing software because it comes with like nothing. So there's like, except the like typical stuff of like crop, whatever. So I am completely using free stuff. And yeah, it's what I got. So as I get better, then and as I choose to invest in more and more things, I plan to invest in some photo software. But that shit's kind of expensive, and I know Photoshop. They're on the subscription model, which like everything's on a subscription model. And it's a fucking scam, and I don't like it because here's the scam. You're like, oh man, I need Photoshop. Let me look at Photoshop, and then they're like, hey, come over here to Adobe. We'll let you use Photoshop. Here's the thing. You can't buy it like you used to buy it, but you can subscribe to it. And you're like, oh no, but like I just want to buy it. I don't want to subscribe to it. And they're like, whoa. But when you buy it, you just buy that year's version. And then what happens when we make a new version? You're outdated, bro. Like you can't keep up. You're trying to make your bootleg podcast in the cut. You want this artwork. Well, guess what? You're not going to have the newest stuff because it's outdated. You ain't going to keep getting the updates because you need to pay more for that. But look at this. If you just pay us $10 a month, just $10. Come on, $10. You go to Starbucks, right? Everyone goes to Starbucks. That's like a couple coffees a week, right? $10 a month. You'll get this whole fucking software, and you'll get all the updates. So you're like, oh shit, like I do want all the updates. I do plan to keep this thing going. I mean, this is just a couple cups of coffee. So then you're like, okay, cool. So then you do it. And then you only use it for a little bit, but this thing is going off your credit card every damn month. $10, $10. Well, now what else you got? You got Disney Plus. We're going to get into it later. That shit fucking banging. That shit's about to pop off, okay? Spoiler, that shit's going to pop off. That's like another $10, okay? You want, I don't know what you want. What other software you want? You want Microsoft Office? You got to type some shit? Subscription. Boom. That's another $10. Like everything's a fucking subscription. Hulu. You want to get this Hulu shit? Guess what? Boom. Subscription. Netflix. Hey, we got the bangers over here. Boom. Subscription. So you add all these like $10 a month. You pay like $50, $60 a month just on like some random shit. On top of everything else you do. It's like, god damn. And then like all of a sudden you broke and you're like, whoa, all these like little $10 is like 50, 60, 70 bucks a month. And you're like, whoa, this is not where it's at. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of subscription services. Goddamn, you can even get your fucking phone on a monthly installment plan. It's like, hey, you want the iPhone 12? Yeah, no, but my iPhone 11 is working pretty well. What if I told you only got to pay $20 a month? Oh, what? Wait a minute. $10? Yeah, $10. No, 20. My bad, I lied. $20 a month. You're like, I mean, $20 for a whole fucking phone? I don't know. They're like, okay, or you could just pay $1,200. Up to you. My bad. I'm sorry. Moneybags McGee. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, $20 ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just like a little something, I'll just chill on, I don't know. I just won't buy this. And then next, like I'm saying, on all these random things that you can't even hold physically. You paying like $150 a month, $200. Like, I don't know about you. I don't know who's listening to this. I don't know the demographics. There's nobody. I'm going to tell you right now. I ain't got the cheddar for that. I don't. Okay? I don't want to be doing it. So that was a long way of saying I don't know what software I'm going to get. I would probably say, as in order of investing in this thing, the first thing I will do is try hosting this on a podcast website, so that the way this could be in a podcast feed, and be a legitimate podcast. And I'll still continue to upload on YouTube. And like I said, there's other videos and other things I want to do, so I will continue to use this channel. But that would probably be the first order of investment. And then after I keep doing that, then maybe Photoshop, maybe not. And then depending on how the videos and stuff go, then would be photo editing software, which like that scares me. That I just felt like that's just expensive. Let me see. Let's look it up right now. Like, okay, so like I know like Final Cut is like one of like the main ones on Apple. That shit's $300. No subscription, just straight up 300 bones. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking money. So I don't know. That may be lower on the list. We'll have to see. And then also I have to learn how to use it, which I don't. I'm sure I can figure it out, because in the words of the great Reading Rainbow theme song, I can do anything. Okay? So we'll see. And then plus YouTube, greatest teacher fucking ever. Like, what can't you learn what to do on YouTube? I don't know. Exactly. Can't think of anything. So we'll YouTube it. So anyway, yeah. Okay, cool. That's that about the pod. And let's see. We're already like 20 minutes into this. Let's talk NBA. All right. First off, I called it. I talked about LeBron adding it to his contract, calling that he wants to probably finish his contract to when Bronny comes in the league. And he tweeted, or I think he was quoted, and I will quote his quote, that he is excited how his new deal aligns his future with his 16-year-old son, LeBron James Jr. So I will put money now that if LeBron is physically able to, he will go to the team that Bronny gets drafted by. Now, this is very interesting to me for a multitude of reasons. I was talking to somebody. First reason, number one, that the team he's going to, pending Bronny keeps the trajectory that he's going to be a lottery pick. He's going to be in the top. So if he's going to be in the top, the people who get top picks are usually weak teams. Now, it's going to be interesting to see LeBron choose to go to a weak team that's not a contender. Depending what LeBron plays like at that point, I mean, he can flip them to a contender, depending the state of the NBA. But at that age, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a shoe-in. But I mean, it's just like, it brings up so many crazy questions. Like, first off, does Bronny even want that? Like, to me, LeBron seems like a fucking cool dude. I don't know about to you, because I don't know you. But I think to a lot of people, like, LeBron seems like a cool dude. Like, I would hang out with LeBron. I'd drink some wine and tequila with him. He seems fun to hang out with. But to Bronny, he's his dad. Who wants to have their dad with them at work every day? Does Bronny want that? I mean, that can kind of suck. I mean, and let's be real. Right now, I don't know. I don't follow him on social media. I'm sure Bronny's a young single man. If he's a young single man at the age of 18, 19 when he joins the NBA, you know, he may be popular with the ladies, wanting to do his thing, exploring himself, and you got your dad right there every day. Like, I mean, I'm sure LeBron's cooler than probably the average dad, but like, I still think it's got to be a little bit awkward. So that's very interesting. I mean, also, like, if you just think like the team dynamic of who drafts Bronny, you know, they're probably going to be a sorry team, like straight up. So the chances are of them wanting to play him right away are probably going to be pretty big. But, sometimes it happens where they don't. Like, they don't necessarily get featured depending on what's going on with that team. But if Braun goes there, I mean, the sole reason he would be going to that team is to play with his son. Now, is that coach under the pressure to now have to play Bronny in situations where he may not want to play Bronny, but you got to because LeBron came here and that's what LeBron came for. So that can be interesting and could cause drama. I don't feel like LeBron's a drama maker, but I feel inherently in that situation, it kind of does kind of like, yo, the only reason I'm here is to play with my son, and he's not in the game. He's fucking on the bench. So I don't know. That could be a very interesting dynamic to look at. The other thing that I'm thinking of is like, I was going to give an example of a sorry team, and like the most sorry team that you think of when you think of the NBA is actually probably Cleveland. So, like, the fact that Cleveland could have the chance to draft Bronny and then LeBron goes there to finish his career, like, that's kind of wild to think about. Like, that is a storybook ending. And here's a little tidbit about me. I do believe in some, like, some conspiracy theories. Like, I'm not a flat earther. I don't believe in like shit like that. But like when it comes to the NBA, I 100% believe in some of these conspiracy theories, and let me tell you why. There's a book called what is it? Let me see. I'm googling this by Tim Donaghy, and he wrote a book. Let's see, what was it called? It's like Fouled Out or something like that. Personal Foul. So he wrote this book. Tim Donaghy was a NBA ref, and he wrote this book called Personal Foul, which I have read. And he basically talks about how the NBA is quote unquote rigged in some situations. That the NBA league office would basically send directions to the refs on how to officiate the game, or things that they noticed weren't being officiated properly. But what this would result in is like basically kind of affecting a certain player, or a certain team, and it would kind of heavily go that way. And it would have an impact on the games. And then how certain refs would have certain vendettas with certain players, and then they would purposely impact the game or, referee a certain way, and then the league office would know this, so that way if they wanted to influence a decision, they knew, this ref had beef with X player and he always doesn't call fouls on him, or he fouls him really hard, or not like he like literally, but like he's always calling, blowing the whistle on this guy. They would put that ref in that game to influence the outcome of that game, to either extend a series or because they wanted something to happen. So I wholeheartedly believe this shit, because as a Lakers fan, there's been games that I've watched that I'm like, this does not make sense. And I know that sounds crazy. The Lakers have a shit ton of titles. Whatever, suck it. They do. But there's been those games that I've watched with the Lakers and I'm like, this doesn't make sense. This is either extending the series or whatever. And it just doesn't make sense. Like the way they're fishing doesn't make sense. And then the next game is like completely flipped. And then all of a sudden it's like we're getting like all these calls and you're like, whoa. So like I 100% believe in this. I believe in it a lot. So I would not be surprised, and I'm calling it now, on December 9th. Yeah, is that today? No, today's the 10th. I don't even know where I'm at. December 10th, 2020, the shittiest year known to man. 24 minutes and 20 seconds, 24 for Cobes. I'm calling it that LeBron Jr. will get drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then LeBron will go there and finish his career. Because I have a feeling, just like when LeBron got drafted by Cleveland in the first place, that they will rig the draft. They will rig it so that Cleveland gets the number one pick. And then conveniently, you telling me that they drafted Kyrie Irving later too? Like they got all these number one picks as soon as LeBron went there. Is because the NBA wanted LeBron to be the star of the league because the league runs off of stars. Like 100%. That's it. There is no league without these big personalities. And I will tell you another thing. In my last podcast, I talked about my NBA rankings, and they keep on ranking the Pelicans high. Granted, I think Zion can be a legitimate guy, but I think they are pushing the Zion narrative hard on us. I just saw, and this is what you're getting. I'm not completely prepared, but there was a ranking where they had Zion ranked higher than these other players who have been in the league a while. Let me see if I can find it while I'm talking, which might be hard. NBA player rankings. Top 100 players, CBS Sports. Let's see where this is. Let's find Zion. Okay, they have Zion Williams ranked at 24 in the NBA. This is who Zion is ranked higher than. Trae Young. Trae Young has balled out for the Atlanta Hawks and has been in the been in the league for a couple years. Kyle Lowry. I can kind of see that, but I think obviously he's way more proven. Rudy Gobert. Yeah, he gave his team COVID, but still, Porzingis, Brandon Ingram. Okay, now Brandon Ingram isn't like a bona fide star yet, but the dude could ball. Here's my problem. It's not that I don't think Zion's good. My problem is that Zion has only played 19 games. So how can you rank somebody so high who hasn't shown that he can do it? One of the reasons why he couldn't play is because he was plagued by injuries last year. Okay? And then the Pelicans still got to go to the bubble. I am telling you, the NBA wants Zion to be the next LeBron. So they are trying to do everything that they can to showcase Zion as the next star. Don't get me wrong. This dude, I hope, because it's exciting and I like seeing people ball out, will be a star. But I feel like at this point, Zion's being pushed on us. And I think there's a narrative being pushed on how great Zion is when he hasn't done anything. He's higher than Porzingis. He's higher than CJ McCollum, De'Aaron Fox, John Morant. He's higher than Russell Westbrook. Come on. I know there was a whole drama with him getting traded out of Houston, but I think as much of that is on James Harden than is on Russell Westbrook. Dude could still ball. So he's proven. He's proven that he could do it. Let's see, who else? Gordon Hayward, I'm okay with that. Let's see, there's not too many other people that are really shocking because some of them are kind of older too, like DeMar DeRozan, LaMarcus Aldridge. I don't know. I don't like this Zion narrative kind of being pushed on us already. Yeah, I think the rest of the people he probably is better than, but to say that you have Zion Williams again above Russell Westbrook, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. So I'm telling you, the NBA pushes narratives, the NBA pushes stories, and I guarantee you, just like Anthony Davis, if the Pelicans don't start winning, then they'll start pushing the narrative of Zion going somewhere else. Maybe he'll go to the Lakers if he's really balling out like that. Hey, I don't care. But yeah, I'm telling you. So the NBA will do stuff to push narratives. I think. I don't have the facts. I'm just telling you what passes the eye test with me, and this don't pass the eye test. So I would not be surprised if they would finagle the draft and the lottery that the year Bronny comes out, Cleveland sucks. And let's be real, I don't see them getting better in the next couple years. Do you? No. So especially with the East keeps getting stacked. I still think the East sucks compared to the West, but you still have the Bucks, you still have the Hawks over there, who I think like, are they a contender? No, but they're a good team. You obviously have the Celtics, you have Brooklyn's in the mix now. Yeah, you have a handful of good teams over there. Philly, I don't think is a contender. I mean, they're contender light, but they're still there. Toronto still has shown you should take them seriously. So like, you still have all those teams. The Heat, obviously defending champions in my book, I think they deserve a little bit more respect. The Wizards could be interesting now with Russell Westbrook. I wouldn't count him out, especially in the East. So yeah, Cleveland's not going to be too good anytime soon. So that puts them in lottery pick island. So it's very plausible to say that they will draft Bronny. And then today, this is wild. It's still funny to me. The Clippers, the fifth best team in Los Angeles, signed Paul George for 5 seasons, $226 million. Why? Why did they do that? Why are they throwing their money away? In perspective, and he got the max deal that he could. Anthony Davis for the next 5 seasons was getting $190 million. I'm insulted for Anthony Davis, and we couldn't have given him more money. I don't think. Don't quote me. But how the hell did they get this dude a max contract? This dude played like garbage. He played like hot garbage on a summer day in the middle of the desert. That's hot. That's hot. Like, also, like, maybe he is a max guy. I'm going to tell you, I don't think he is. But maybe. He had a shit season for the Clippers last year. He played like shit in the playoffs. He was a big part of them blowing that 3-1 lead, which I loved. But he couldn't have walked away this summer. So you still had him under contract. So I guess for me, prove it. Prove it. I'm okay saying, hey, we appreciate you come to the Clippers. He was traded for. We traded for you. We really want you. We invested a shit ton of picks to have you here. But I think we really want to see what you can do this season. Let's see it. Let's see that this was a fluke last season, and let's run it back and let's do this thing. And if he balls out for you, cool. Boom, you earned this contract for us. Here's another 5 years, 200 and something million. But to just give it to him without seeing anything, I don't know. That's wild to me, but whatever. I don't run the Clippers, never would, never will. Even if I got offered the job, I'm not going to lie. If it was a lot of money, I might say yes. So, but I'm going to say I would say no. I would say no because I'd rather be at the Lakers. I'd rather have a shit job at the Lakers than have a good job at the Clippers. I just don't like them. And then I'd have to wear all their gear, and it'd be weird if I wanted to wear Lakers gear. And it's like, that fucking sucks. And like, my heart would never be in it. And I don't know if that's normal, but it is for me. I just like couldn't be in it. So whatever. I can't believe they did it. I feel like they wasted their money. And it's going to be real funny if Kawhi leaves next year. So let's see. And honestly, I hope Kawhi leaves, not because I'm scared of the Clippers, just because I think it's funny. So we'll see what happens. So on to greater and more exciting nerd news. Is Disney had some announcements today. And Disney basically went ahead and splooged on everybody's fucking face and said, here's a whole bunch of fucking shit that we're going to do. And it's overwhelming. It is a lot. So I know some of the things because like it popped up on my Instagram and stuff, but I have a list of it from D23 and I want to go through it together. And let's see. So one of the things, let's see. Beauty and the Beast, with a working title, will star Luke Evans and Josh Gad. Already losing me there. And will have new music composed by Disney legend Alan Mencken. Do we need that? Do we need a live-action Disney show of Beauty and the Beast? I don't feel like we do. I'm sure my kids may want to watch it, but I'm also of the camp, I don't hate him, but I think we can have a little bit too much Josh Gad. This might be it. Ron Moore and John M. Chu will reimagine the classic Swiss Family Robinson. We know Disney's already on that reimagining shit, so that's not surprising. Additionally, the studio is developing Percy Jackson and the Olympians based on the best-selling book series by Rick Riordan from Disney Publishing Worldwide. Don't know what that is, so cool. And Disney Television Studios is currently in production on 4 live-action series set to debut on Disney Plus in 2021. This one, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little excited. The Mighty Ducks Game Changers, which picks up where the films left off. Emilio Estevez returns as Gordon Bombay, and Lauren Graham joins the flock. Get it? Because they're ducks. How does it pick up where the films left off? Because that shit's been like 20 years. So the kids can't be in it, but I'm guessing the kids went off to be on some other team. They're like, yeah, fuck yeah, we fucked with the Mighty Ducks with the knuckle puck and all that shit, but not no more. And now Gordon Bombay has a whole new bunch of kids who look like they're from the future, and he looks older. I don't know. Interesting. We'll see. Hopefully that doesn't suck. Turner and Hooch is a buddy comedy starring Josh Peck and his partner. Damn, that sucks. You don't even get his name. Oh, a sweet and slobbery mastiff. Well, I mean, could be okay. Big Shot, a celebration of a girl set in the world of high school basketball starring John Stamos, Yvette Nicole Brown, and Jessalyn Gisling. I mean, okay. We got some John Stamos as a basketball coach. I mean, I don't know if he's a basketball coach or if he's like the girl's dad, but should be okay. I probably won't watch it. I'm lying. I'll probably try watching an episode, and if it sucks, I won't. And then if it's interesting, I will continue watching it. So I just lied. Sorry. The Mysterious Benedict Society, based on the international best-selling book series with Tony Hale and Kristen Shaw. National Geographic's ambitious Disney Plus slate, including high-profile titles, Limitless with Chris Hemsworth. Count me fucking in. That dude's a fucking man-beast. Oh my god. And just seeing him in fucking 4K going around the world looking at some cool shit, I am fucking in. Welcome to Earth, working title. Okay. Featuring Will Smith in the 4th season of Emmy-winning anthology series Genius, which will profile Martin Luther King. Down with both of those. I don't know if I'll watch them, but I mean, Will Smith's cool. Obviously, so is MLK. So those could be cool. Maybe those will be educational as well, too. I'm assuming they are. So that would be kind of cool, the MLK one. I think my kids will actually enjoy that. The studio also announced a new documentary film, Cousteau, which will debut in theaters before coming to Disney+. Well, yeah, no shit. As well as a documentary series, Secrets of the Whales. A real Bug's Life? Shut the fuck up. Are they like really going to try a real Bug's Life, or is it going to be like those documentaries where they follow whales? I'm all confused now. As they follow like bugs, and then they like kind of make up a story to it, which those are pretty cool. But it'll be interesting if they try to do like a live action Bug's Life with following little ants walking around. That'd be kind of crazy. Okay, content for Hulu and Star. Under a multi-year deal, the Kardashian Jenners will create a new global content that will stream exclusive. Shut the fuck up. I don't want that. Okay. I'm glad I don't pay for that. I don't have Hulu, and Star's another thing that they have. What is it? Disney shared new deals for its international general entertainment content brand Star. That's descriptive because we're going to have stars on it, so we called it fucking Star, which will be included as part of Disney Plus in select international markets. Launch a separate streaming service in Latin America as Star Plus. The Star brand will serve as home to thousands of hours of television and movies from Disney's greatest studios, including Disney Television Studios, FX, 20th 20th television, and more, enhanced by the addition of local programming from the regions where available. Basically, that was a flex to tell you that we own a bunch of shit. Not down with the Kardashians, not my thing. I'm kind of over them. I don't know why people still support them. I don't know why Disney's giving them a multi-year deal. Probably because there's still some people who find them entertaining, which I don't know why you would, and they're on there. So anyway, whatever. Hulu and stuff, I'm not excited about that. It doesn't get me going. So let's skip to FX. God damn, they own everything. In addition to, I don't care. Okay, here we go. Here's the meat and potatoes. If this is Thanksgiving, this is when Daddy comes and puts the turkey on the fucking table. All right, Lucasfilm, Obi-Wan. All right, everybody knew that's been coming. We've been fucking begging for that shit. But then it was this fucking line, because I saw the thing and it said Obi-Wan. I was like, yeah, I already know this is coming up. Ewan McGregor's been saying he's going to be doing fucking Obi-Wan forever. But then I kept reading, because that's what adults do. And it said with Hayden Christensen. I said, wait a minute. Hayden, what? Returning as Darth Vader? Shut the front door. It's getting cold inside. What? I don't know. I'm excited for this Obi-Wan. I am one of the people that wanted it. I was very excited when Ewan McGregor was like, fuck yeah, I'll do that shit. I don't dislike Hayden Christensen. I actually like him. I actually liked him in the prequels. Whatever. Hate me if you want. But him as Darth Vader, I don't know. Because, like, does he start, like, taking his mask off? His face was fucking burnt up. That's the whole thing why he has the whole fucking mask on. So how do you know it's Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader? Or are they, because of now the new movies, are they just, like, fucking forced timing with, like, hey, Obi-Wan, I'm going to fucking kill you one day. He's like, no, you're not. I'm going to kill you one day. I had the fucking high ground. I could have killed you, but I didn't. Because you were my brother. You were supposed to be the chosen one. You were supposed to help democracy, not destroy it. So I don't know about that. But I am excited for Obi-Wan, but that scares me a little bit. I am excited for more Darth Vader, but here's the thing. James Earl Jones is the voice of Darth Vader, or they need to get somebody who sounds like him. Because then that's just kind of weird. Because even at the end of Revenge of the Sith, you heard James Earl Jones going, no. And doing that weird, like, stand there. It was weird. It was, yeah. So, how do you all of a sudden you're going to go to, like, having Hayden Christensen's voice? And I don't know. Let's start flashbacks. And then what I had seen that it takes 10 years takes place. God. It takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. And I don't know. I was excited for the Obi-Wan part. I'm excited to see Hayden Christensen reprise his role as Darth Vader, I guess, technically. But I don't know about the two together in the time frame. Okay. So anyway, and then there's 2 series set in the Mandalorian era from Jon Favreau, who honestly, I'm not gay, but if that dude like needed a hand job, maybe even a blow job, I'd probably do it. And Dave Filoni, another one, because they have been fucking killing it with The Mandalorian. They have created a sick ass fucking universe, and this shit fucking makes sense. And I'm sorry, I'm cussing a lot, but this gets me fucking hyped. Anyway, Rangers of the New Republic, that seems kind of cool. I'm curious if like the people who, like the X-Wing fighters that keep on showing up, like if some of those dudes are going to be in it, and like that's going to be kind of like their spin-off thing. And Ahsoka. Is anybody fucking surprised? I literally had read that like that episode with Ahsoka was basically a trailer. And yes, I am still continuing to watch the Clone Wars, so that way I can understand all this shit and how it ties in. So I'm trying to be a good nerd, and I'm trying to catch up, and I apologize to all the people who are good nerds already and have watched it. Forgive me, but I'm trying to be a better nerd. Anyway, additional new titles announced from Disney include Andor. I like Andor. I liked casting Andor. I thought he was a cool fucking character, but like sometimes this stuff weirds me out, like with the timelines, because well, first off, the timelines are just getting fucking wild now. So obviously this has to take place before Rogue One, but like I enjoy, but I also don't enjoy the movies where you know where the movie's gonna end. Like the Titanic, like I was watching it, and then he was like, "Oh shit, let's go on this fucking boat. This boat's badass." Everyone's like, "Yeah, this boat's so fucking sick. It's so fucking huge." He's like, "I'm gonna sneak on it." And I was like, "Bro, that shit's gonna sink." You knew it was coming, right? So Andor's gonna get fucking murked. Like not even murked, dude got disintegrated. Like just like. Pfft. So anyway, we'll see how that is, and I don't know. The bad, Star Wars: The Bad Batch. That looked pretty cool. I think there's on Instagram on Star Wars. There was like a little trailer that was pretty cool. Star Wars Visions. Now this was interesting. Let me go on their IG real quick. Let me pull it up. Pull up the receipts. The description of this was interesting to me. It says Star Wars Visions, an original series of animated short films. You're like, okay, celebrate the Star Wars galaxy through the lens of the world's best Japanese anime creators. Coming 2021. That sounds crazy to me. Like anime Star Wars. And let me tell you, me and Yami, we have started to get into some anime. We finished Hunter x Hunter, and we're now watching My Hero right now. And we've been enjoying it. So some anime Star Wars, I'm here for it. Let's see what they got. And then Lando's fucking getting the show. So I guess we're going to learn what his creepy moment at the end of the movie meant. But yeah, let's get some more context to that. The acolyte. I don't even know what that is. Let me see the acolyte. What's their description? Do they have that shit? They don't even have that on their Instagram. I also like that they posted these videos and they called them sizzle. Check out our sizzle video. I don't know. This is weird. I mean, I know that's technically what it's called, but I just found it weird. And a droid story. That's another one I don't know about. That seems. No. And then we have Willow. Willow, an original series from Lucasfilm starring Warwick Davis with pilot directed by John M. Chu. 2022. I mean, that seems like kind of interesting, but like we're gonna start we pulling the Ewoks back in this. I mean, I don't hate the Ewoks, but yeah, I don't know. And fans are advised to set their coordinates. Ooh, okay. I'm a pilot for December 2023, bitch. Let me survive 2020 first. We talking about like 3 years from now. 3 years from now, the world is burning on fire from climate change. There is a deadly virus still going across the world. I'm saying my coordinates to tomorrow, bitch. Calm down. Anyway, for the next feature film in the Star Wars. Oh, fuck. Rogue Squadron, to be directed by Patty Jenkins of the Wonder Woman franchise. I mean, obviously that seems cool. Again, I'm always curious about the timeline, which is confusing for me. Also announced today was the next installment of the Indiana Jones franchise, directed by James Mangold, and a Star Wars feature film by writer-director Taika Waititi. I am here for that. I love me some Taika. Now, Indiana Jones is crazy because they also said, hear me, that Harrison Ford will still be in it. That dude's like, he's fucking old, man. Lucasfilm is in pre-production on the next installment of Indiana Jones. At the helm is James Mangold, director of Ford vs. Ferrari, and Indy himself, Harrison Ford, will be back to continue his iconic character's journey. How old is he? Like, and also, like, it's not an ageism thing, but like, am I really supposed to believe this dude just like going through ruins and like, like I don't know what the verb is for that, but like whipping his whip, cracking the whip. I don't know, whatever it is. It like Harrison Ford. How old are you, bro? Harry is 78 years old. 78 years old, and they're in pre-production. So he's going to be 80 years old, and I'm supposed to believe that this man is still running away from large boulders and dangerous situations. Like, I'm all for it. I hope at 80 I can, but I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know about that. Um, I would personally, I don't know if they're going to bring Shia back because everybody hated that movie. But I would be down with Chris Pratt as the next Indiana Jones. I feel like he would fucking crush it. All right, what else we got here? Okay, Hocus Pocus 2. I haven't seen Hocus Pocus 1. So, reboots of Three Men and a Baby with Zac Efron. Don't know what that is, but Zac Efron, I'm probably fucking in. And Cheaper by the Dozen with Kenya Barris and Gabrielle Union and a new Sister Act film starring Disney legend Whoopi Goldberg. Who asked for that? Is there an audience for that? Whoa. What the Pinocchio? Hold on. Title reveal. Okay. Master Geppetto's toy gems and ornaments. It's like, okay, we're seeing like some like artwork. And then we're looking at the little cat and Pinocchio. Okay. And then it's just the name Pinocchio. Is this a live action Pinocchio? I don't know, that music right now. When You Wish Upon a Star got me a little in the feels. I could be down for this. Wait, what the fuck? Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, a hybrid live action film including John Mulaney and Andy Samberg. Take my money. I used to watch the shit out of that. And with Andy Samberg too and John Mulaney, holy shit. That's fucking sick. That's sick. I'm excited for that. They are two silly guys. Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I am literally reading this as we're recording this, and I'm fucking hyped for that. Okay, Pinocchio, starring Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, what the fuck do you not do? My God. I'm guessing he's going to be Geppetto. That kind of takes me out of it. This dude's... Is he really like this, like, German puppet maker? I don't know. I'm sure he'll crush it, and everyone will be like, yeah, no, see, it was good, but I'm not buying it. Peter Pan and Wendy. Side note, Peter Pan used to be one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, starring Jude Law as Captain Hook and Yara Shahidi as Tinkerbell. Let me see. They have a coming soon. Okay, we're seeing Big Ben. They're zooming out. Cloud of smoke, and we're seeing a large bridge. More clouds. Looks like we're going to the second star to the left until sunrise. And some music with Peter Pan and Wendy. And that's it. So is this going to be a live action, or is this like a different take on it? I mean, I could be in it. I mean, Hook was pretty cool. And that was obviously not by Disney. But yeah. Disenchanted is a sequel to the hit film Enchanted. They just added Dis in front of it. With Amy Adams returning as Giselle. I don't know about that. Greek Freak. Oh shit, Giannis getting his own show? Damn, go ahead. The group is also developing new anime takes on the favorite 20th Century Fox Diary of a Wimpy Kid. My daughter loves that shit. And Night at the Museum? Whoa, okay. I like that. It also included a preview of upcoming feature films such as Jungle Cruise, okay, Cruella, and a prequel to The Lion King. What's the prequel? And The Little Mermaid? Is it a prequel to The Little Mermaid or prequel? Or are they doing a live action Little Mermaid? Probably doing a live action. But if we prequel to The Lion King, like, what are we trying to show? Like, the conflict between... Like, because when that shit started, everything looked badass and peaceful until Scar got his little scheme to kill Mufasa, and that was the first time I ever remember crying in a movie, and I've been crying in movies ever since then. Yeah, I don't know about that. I will 100% watch that. I don't know if I will 100% like that. And is it going to be cartoon or is it going to be live action? Because I wasn't a fan of the live action. Jungle Cruise looks cool. I mean, I will give The Rock the benefit of the doubt. Night at the Museum, those those are kind of cool. So that could be cool. So yeah, let's see. Among today's biggest news was the reveal that Raya and the Last Dragon will debut simultaneously on Disney Plus Premier Access. That just means that we're going to charge you for it. And in theaters March 2021, pending we're not all dead and we can go to theaters. The price will be $30. Not surprised. I don't know what Raya and the Last Dragon is. So why do you want me to pay $30 for that? Let's see. Okay, cool. That didn't work. Search Google for. All right. Raya and the Last Dragon. I mean, it looks cool. Just by a single picture. It's an upcoming American computer animated adventure fantasy film produced by Walt Disney Pictures and Walt Disney Animation Studios for distribution. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, it looks cool. Not gonna lie. Probably will end up watching that, so should be in front on that. Let's see. Encanto. Whoa. We also learned today of the first ever WDOS, whatever that means, produced animated series. I guess Walt Disney animated series. Why didn't they just... They should have told us what that meant. Including Baymax. Honestly, underrated movie that I think deserves a sequel. Like, if we're talking about shit that deserves a sequel, Big Hero 6 deserves a sequel. Zootopia Plus. Didn't like Zootopia 1 or Zootopia Minus. So, Tiana, okay, go ahead. She deserves it. Moana, yeah, that's a cash cow. Moana the series. She's just going to keep on singing to the ocean, saying however far she'll go, wearing the heart of Tafiti. That's probably going to be boring. But, yeah. And as well as Iwaju, which will be produced with a comic book entertainment Kugali. I don't know what that is, but whatever. Pixar Animation Studios, Turning Red. Is this a chick? Pixar Animation Studios reveals upcoming slate of Disney Plus Win or Lose, Pixar's first long-form anime series, which is exclusively on Disney Plus. It's about time because what's this in 2023 again? I could be dead by then. But like Disney Plus hasn't had shit come out on it. Like, I mean, yeah, there's been stuff, but the only good thing has been The Mandalorian. And then finally we get WandaVision next month. So, this was one I was kind of shocked by. So, two brand new films slated for theaters 2022. Director Dom She's Turning Red and Lightyear. Here's the thing about Lightyear is the definitive origin story of the hero that inspired the toy. Chris Evans will voice the hero on his journey to becoming the most famous space ranger ever. Why? Well, I just figured this out in my head. Because I was like, why are they going to have Chris Evans voice Buzz Lightyear when Tim Allen is still alive? But Tim Allen voices the voice of Buzz Lightyear, the toy. And Chris Evans is going to be the real man. Because I was like, why isn't Tim Allen just doing it? But now it makes sense. Okay, and Turning Red. Turning Red looks weird. It's like a big fox. There's a picture with like this girl standing right in front. They both got both got their fists on their waist, and they're standing kind of sassy, and they got the same smile. And then the fox is like kind of red, and she's got red hair, and she's wearing a red sweater. But she reminds me of was her name Delilah from Finding Nemo? So far the picture's not getting me. But again, I actually love Pixar, so not again. I love Pixar. Yami and I have a plan coming soon is going to be, I want to do a bracket challenge of the Pixar movies that made you cry the most. So I want to have the ultimate Pixar crybaby challenge bracket, not challenge. What the fuck? But yeah, so that will be coming up in a future episode. I just need to figure out the logistics of how to put the bracket together. I want to see if there's something on the iPad I can do. But I have ideas. So anyway, that'll be fun. I watch every Pixar movie except technically I've never seen Brave, so I lied, but that's the only one I haven't seen. So I will have to watch it before that, I guess, see if I cry. But I am a crybaby in movies. But and a lot of Pixar movies make you cry. So let's see. Let's hear. In Turning Red, fans will meet May. She experiences the awkwardness of being a teenager. Oh man, that sucks. But this Pixar movie is going to help you with an added twist. When she gets too excited, she transforms into a giant red panda. Turning Red, so she's Turning Red, comes to theaters. That sounds dumb. I'm sure Pixar will make it cool as fuck, but I'm just telling you right now, the read of it sounds dumb. The original feature film Luca is slated for theaters next summer. Luca is a celebration of the friendship between a boy named Luca, makes sense, and his best friend Alberto during the unforgettable summer. You won't want to miss Luca. All right, we got some Hispanics, I'm guessing, by the names. Okay, I'm down for it. Okay, Pixar, thank you. They were like, hey, Mexicans fucking loved Coco, so we got to make another film. And they're not wrong. I love that shit. Additional details were shared about Disney Plus series, including Inside Pixar. I will watch that. Pixar Popcorn. I will watch that. Doug Days. Don't know what it is, but I'll watch it. And Cars. As well as the upcoming feature films Soul and Shortborough. Soul seems like meh, so I hope it's not a miss because Pixar doesn't really miss. And the spin-off Doug Days. Doug. Oh, is this? Oh my God! What the heck? Doug discovers the dangerous of suburbia like puppies, fireworks, and squirrels. Squirrels is in all caps. I really didn't. Squirrels. Okay, there you go. Doug Days will premiere on Disney Plus. I don't know about these weird things of I like the shows, but I'm not sure about the cartoons of let's see what kind of mischief Doug gets into today. I don't know. Don't belittle the movie character, okay? Pixar is also speeding ahead with this new series. Oh, I get it, speeding ahead because I see I'm following Lightning McQueen and Mater on a road trip. See, was they going to get into next? Honestly, Owen Wilson going to be making I need to get into Disney. So this is the new goal. Just adjust it. Okay, so we have the podcast. So now I do need the podcast to get big enough. I don't care to be Joe Rogan and have a Spotify deal. I need to get big enough to get into some TV shows or movies. Nothing crazy. But what then I need to get into is Disney because I feel once you're in the Disney world, you stay in the Disney world and you keep cashing checks. AKA Chris Evans, Lightning McQueen, Owen Wilson, Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is a good actor, but they keep on once you're there, you're there. So I need to get some Disney shit. Discover me, Disney. I'm right here. So anyway, Marvel. All right, Cinematic Universe to grow today. The MCU's 3 new series for Disney Plus: Secret Invasion, starring Samuel L. Jackson. I'll be in it. Ironheart with Dominic Thorne as a genius inventor. Armor War, starring John Cheadle as James Rhodes, a.k.a., in case you forgot, War Machine, who faces Tony Stark's worst fears. I'm down with those. Loki, they had a trailer for it, which looks super cool, and I'm pretty sure it was Owen Wilson in it. Yeah, it was Owen Wilson. I just wanted to check because I was kind of nervous that I know no one's listening to this, but then I'd be oh yeah, Owen Wilson, he looks fucking sick in it. And then the one person who listens to it is I'm never listening to shit again because it's not Owen Wilson, you idiot. So it is Owen Wilson. That looks pretty cool. It basically in the trailer takes place not takes place right after he warps out of Endgame with the Tesseract. So let's see. WandaVision comes out next month. They had another trailer. That seems interesting to me. Falcon and the Winter Soldier seems interesting. What If is a cartoon, basically What If. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm sure it'll be kind of cool. Miss Marvel, that looks interesting. Hawkeye, well, it should be okay. She-Hulk, Guardians of the Galaxy fucking holiday special, Moon Knight, I Am Groot, another one that I'm don't get me wrong, I'm here for the baby Groot, but I don't know. I'm not fans of like, let's just, they're just, it's just like, okay, he's cute. Like, here, let's watch him. I don't know. Okay. Also, I didn't know this was coming up. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, another film. I'm totally down for that. I love Ant-Man. I love Paul Rudd. A Fantastic Four, which I think everybody was hoping once they bought Fox was going to happen. So that should be exciting. Um, that would be crazy. And then Black Widow, which everybody knows is coming out. Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings, looks cool. Eternals, Doctor Strange, looks, I can't wait for that. Thor, Love and Thunder, Black Panther 2. Oh, they also announced that they will not be recasting Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, that they will just continue to explore the universe. I personally would love to see them have Shuri be the Black Panther, or somehow you ain't dead till you see a body dead. I think Michael B. Jordan coming back, I think would be interesting. I thought he did. I thought he crushed that role. Yeah, Blade, crazy. Captain Marvel 2, I'm down for it. And of course, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting. The only thing I really get nervous for is like with all these like other shows, and it's the same thing for Star Wars. All these things take place like in the timeline, and it's like there's so many things now that are going to be popping up because some's going to be a TV show, but yet it's all canon to everything. So it's like because like when they did what did they do? They did what was that show? I didn't even watch it. That's why I don't know. Gosh darn, it was the Avengers show. What was it called? Oh my God, I didn't watch it. Avengers. This is Avengers show. Um, Agents of Shield. And I remember when that came out, they're like, oh, like this is like it's canon, right? But like it was like all these like random sub things because it didn't have any of the famous actors. And don't get me wrong, all these shows on Disney Plus have the big actors in them, so which is crazy. But it's like all these like sub timeline things, and then there's just these random Easter eggs in the movies. But what I'm worried about is like there's too many timelines to keep like a hold of, especially in Star Wars, because like the main movies are already there. And then so even of the movies that come out, when are these going to take place? Are they like way in the future? And it's kind of crazy. So I don't know. It's just a lot to keep a hold of all these different timelines. And the ones I care of would be Marvel and Star Wars. And so with all these shows, I don't know. We'll see. ESPN Plus, I don't really care. So I don't have it, and I don't really care. So yeah, that's all that nerd news that came out today, and it was very exciting, as you heard, as I read some of it for the first time. I was very excited. If you're still listening, thank you. Thank you for being in the cut. Follow me on Instagram, In the Cut with Arthur. On IG, In the Cut W Arthur on Twitter. And thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for being in the cut. You're in the cut. I'm in the cut. I'm Arthur. Have a great day. Talk to you later.